Last week, we discussed the events in Paris. The world's reaction to this news story showed us the importance of using skepticism and logic. Many people around the world were misinformed about this story or jumped to conclusions. They didn't look at the facts logically or use skepticism to challenge the assumptions being made. As a result, they blamed refugees for the attacks in Paris. Some people are saying that because some of the terrorists may have travelled in the same way as refugees, then refugees are terrorists. This is an assumption that we need to challenge. It is true that it is possible that some of the terrorists travelled to Europe using the same route as the refugees. However, using logic, they could not be refugees as they were not trying to find a safe place. When we dug deeper, we found that at least 3 of the terrorists were in fact French or Belgian citizens. Some people in European countries are using the assumption that the terrorists came to Paris pretending to be refugees as a way to persuade politicians not to accept any more. They are scared and want to keep their country safe. It is important to remember that this is what ISIS wants. They chose to attack Paris using textbook terrorism. I say textbook because if you find the definition of a terrorist, it says, terrorists use violence in an attempt to achieve political goals. Their intent is to bring about political change by creating a climate of fear within the society they oppose. The targeting of innocent victims and symbolic locations for a high-profile attack has long been the preferred method of terrorist organisations. This definition explains why they chose Paris. Innocent people died. Paris is a very symbolic city. When we say symbolic, we mean it represents something bigger. Paris represents the freedom we have in many parts of the world. ISIS attacked Paris because they want us all to feel like they could take our freedom. But they cannot. In fact, the chances of something like this affecting you are very slim. A recent article in The Guardian said, the likelihood of being caught up in a terror attack is still remote. Far more Londoners have been killed riding bikes in the city than in terror attacks over the past 15 years. Yes, a news story like this will upset us all, and if something makes you feel upset, then it's having an effect on you. But remember, the events in Paris did not make us any less safe in the UK. The UK and other European countries are reacting to the Paris attack by increasing security to make sure we are all safe. A huge amount of effort goes into protecting us all. As a response to the terrorist attacks, our government is hiring 1,900 more spies to help the police catch terrorists before they carry out an attack. We also have security and intelligence agencies that work 24 hours a day. There will be more police on the streets and at events in big cities. Perhaps you have seen more police on the streets already. Our border force, the people who have the power to control who or what enters our country, are running more detailed checks on people and items coming into the UK from anywhere around the world. If the news story has upset you, remember you can go to our internet safety page or bring this up with your club teacher or a grown-up you feel comfortable speaking to.